That's pretty interesting looking. We do it reverse. Ooh, why? Magic adhesive. Hopefully that can be made out a little bit easier. There you go. That's my Twitter handle. So I don't know how many of you heard, but he quit. I didn't really see it coming, but I mean, there were a lot of signs that could have sort of showed to it. And I mean, you know, he's been making songs for a while now. I mean, he made, you know, pretty provocative videos, especially one in particular. And no, I'm not talking about Logan Paul. I've had to talk about Logan Paul, and I don't wish to give him any further time on my channel other than saying this right now. The man I'm talking about is George Miller, Joji, or Filthy Frank, depending on how you know him. Filthy Frank has taken his gloves and hung them up. He is done for the moment. Well, not for the moment. With comedy, he is done.
This was the official statement released by Joji in regards to the YouTube channel and his YouTube career, as he is moving on to something different. He admits here that he no longer enjoys making the content, and he's moving forward
to music. Now, all the more power to Joji, all the more power to him. If you see this video, which I doubt you will, at least not for a while, and if I ever get big, I hope you see it, but if not, good luck. And I'm still going to say good luck regardless, because I respect you as a creator, and as a musician, and as a comedian. You were great.
He's kinda gay.
But I can't believe it. Joji's done. He's done. Filthy Frank is over. Now, for the longest time, I couldn't understand what the Francis of the Filth book was about, because I'm buying that book. I need to read it. I need to know how the Omniverse ends. I just can't believe how much Filthy Frank has influenced everything. Like, even my own videos, just like doing stupid shit, just sitting there, just like, I wish I was big enough of a channel to give him a proper sort of goodbye for what he was worth. I mean, I think one of the greatest things of all I can say he did for me was introduce me to iDubbbz. What am I doing? I should be like Filthy Frank. Do up, wear my weird... I didn't even realize. There we go. Now I can be like Filthy Frank. Welcome to the rice field. Oh god. Oh god, can I get the top button? Turn on some lights so I can wander whilst I talk, because I feel like that's a pretty important thing to do. There is a cardboard flower that is hanging over the side of the box this is resting on, and I hope it doesn't fall. But Franku is done. He's hung up the gloves. Or is it the cape cloak? Is it hung up the gloves? I'm gonna stick with hung up the gloves. That's a good one. Is it as confronting to you as it is to me? Like, did he mean as much? And I'm not trying to say this in a way of, he meant more to me than he did to you. This in more of a way of like, to me he was a great sort of source of humor. Obviously was just spewing out of the man. It was brilliant. And I really enjoyed everything he did. To the extent where, you know, if I could meet the man, I would legitimately just kind of, no, I'd probably shake his hand and be like, thank you for doing all your videos, brother. They were awesome. I really appreciate it. That's probably one thing. I'm sure there'd be a lot of people that feel that same way, or probably would actually feel, To be honest, I look at Filthy Frank and I think he kind of pioneered the dark humor genre. I feel like he took something that was relatively taboo for the most part of like ever and he sort of brought it into the light and allowed other people who were sort of provocative to spawn out of that. There's nothing to really be ashamed of. If you enjoy something and laugh at it, you enjoy it and laugh at it. As I said yesterday, there's a time and a place for everything, but if you enjoy something, you enjoy it. Either way, here's a montage in dank meme format. Probably gonna last for a few seconds because I have to edit it. This is a weird concept that I'm doing right now.
Is this thing on? If you say it harshly like
Anti-seals, eh? Anti-seals, eh?
this is a sea urchin. When the fuck are you gonna need to use this as a sea urchin? Can you leave?